every single one of us wants to feel more close connection to others. We want to feel supported and loved and feel like we've got that connection. And yet we continue to have obstacles and roadblocks in the way. And so I'm counting down, sharing 10 of the top obstacles that I think it's so easy for us to have in our life and not even recognize them or know them. And so this is a series, I hope you watch all of them and try them on and ask yourself, is this a roadblock that I have up that I might be able to do something with? This one, number 7, it's a hard one. We all do it, oh my goodness, all the time, but it's really increasing. I've noticed a big tick up in the complaints and in the concerns and in the issues that you all share with me so readily. Number 7 is blaming others. Oh, so easy to do, especially when we don't feel like our needs are being met, or we don't feel like they're seeing us, or we don't feel the compassion coming in. It's so easy to look at the roadblocks and say, they are the ones putting those roadblocks in. They are making me mad. They're not doing it right. If only they would do this. And we feel frustrated with them for what the disappointment they're causing us, for the anger they're causing us, for their actions that are really annoying us. And it is so easy to point fingers and say, oh, if only they would. That's just a roadblock. I did a whole video on getting triggered and how easy it is to get triggered. I just got triggered again last week in one of my relationships. And it was so easy for me to just be like, if only they would figure out how to do this, then we could be in relationship with each other. And then I had to sit down and be like, what is my part in this? What do I need to learn? How could I do this differently? And just actually go from blame to self-growth. We all want to say, if only they would. But here's an opportunity for us to say, if only I would do what? If I didn't feel like they're protecting or they're not honoring my boundaries, I have to ask myself, did I state my boundaries really clearly? Probably not. I probably didn't even tell them, or maybe I thought I kind of did vaguely, but I didn't state what the importance of it or what that meant or how it should look like. And now I'm just mad at them for not doing what they should just know. So where's the opportunity for me to grow? And this doesn't mean it's all my fault, but it means every moment has an opportunity for me to practice showing up differently. And I do believe that. I can't change them, but I can change me and how I feel and how I show up and how I respond. And if I can do that, then I can remove a lot more roadblocks than waiting for them to remove them. And sometimes they put a roadblock in and we go, well, that's okay, I don't want to be in a relationship with them anyway. But that roadblock, where we're blaming them, is going to keep showing up in our lives in other relationships. And so we want to heal as many of these roadblocks of blame as we possibly can. And so doing the honest work of saying, what is it I'm actually mad at them for? And how could I have shown up differently? And is there any wisdom in how I wish I had shown up? Can I use the question of like, how could I, would I, should I have shown up earlier? And is there any wisdom in that I can pull forward and show up now with that? Let me show up and practice building the muscles of what I need to be doing in my relationships. It's so powerful, so powerful. And sometimes the best relationships to practice on are the ones where we're really angry because we don't have that much to lose. We're already frustrated with them. So let's try to show up and take as much responsibility as we possibly can for our sake, not for theirs. We're not giving them anything. We're giving ourselves something. We're building stronger muscles in how to have healthier relationships. One of the biggest roadblocks to intimacy is if every road we go down and somebody does something wrong, we turn around and say, well, I don't want to go down that road. And we come back and we never get down any road, because if we're always blaming other people, there's always going to be debris on the road. We have to learn how to look at that debris and figure out how we want to respond to it. Because intimacy is on the other side of that debris on so many of these roads. We have to say, I'm going to choose to not blame, and I'm going to look at how I could possibly show up with better strengths and skills in this relationship.